Hello, hello. It is Wednesday, and that means today we play the Crew Motorfest. Let's get everything ready. Very nice. All right, so we have a new summit and a new car. We need to buy the Phenomenal. Oh, at least we have the money, because it's a little bit expensive. Buy. Oh, so many color combinations. Why do they have so many color combinations? I cannot decide. How am I supposed to decide? I only know I don't like this one. Nope. The white one is kind of cool. I like it. We have a yellow accent here. That looks weird. That is okay. Not a fan of this. That is okay. A lot of contrast here. Green and red. Orange. Gray and black. Red and black. I like that combination. We have green and yellow. I don't know what that's supposed to be. A dark purple. Nope. Definitely no. No. I'm either gonna go with the red and black or the white one. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the white one. I think I'm gonna go with that. It's not very typical for a Lambo, but whatever. Take my money. Okay, but before we start with the summit, we need to do the custom show, because I'm gonna forget it. And the reward is a green underglow, which it is a blinking one. It's not just a normal green underglow. I'm so sorry. I think I have a simple green underglow. It's not blinking, so that is new. Let's see what we can enter. Oh, we could enter the Phenomenal. Can we customize it? Visuals. Well, that is not bad. It matches with our white car. That is also nice. Wait, so this one or this? I do not know. I think I'm gonna go with no. I think I'm gonna go with this. Okay, that's not a lot of customization. Wait, we can change that. And the caliper color, I'm gonna go white. But other than that, we cannot change anything. We can add some vanities. We can add some tires. Do we have any tire with a white detail? Nope. That does not really match the style. There's a little bit of red, but I don't like it. What can... Ooh. I like this tire, but it's not... No, it's not for this car. I don't like it. So many options. No. That looks awful. A Motorfest tire. King. I would like something sleek with a white detail. Hello, Blitz. We are customizing the phenomenal tire slayer. Nope. Too much. I don't like any tires. They don't match. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. How are you doing? I will put dense drift smoke. Nitro. That one. We want to keep it realistic. I don't want to do something crazy. I don't think we need an underglow for this. Oh, thank you, thank you. I am gonna put on your tune and try it out. Did you already play the summit? Ooh, we could do that here. It's pretty nice. I like the sound of that after the last one, which was horrible. Oh, okay. We don't want... I'm pretty sure you can. I will keep my fingers crossed for you. I think we're gonna keep the car simple. I don't want to do too much. Well, let's put it in the custom show. Oops, what is going on here? Many people. Hello. I was inside of somebody. Who are you? Cool jacket. I don't think I've ever met so many people standing around here. What is going on? I did not say anything weird. I don't know what you heard. But I was. I don't know how he's called. There's two people. I was inside two people. We are having a standing threesome. I'm not making it better. Let's censor that. Vehicles. Pro settings. So, also, how can I do a shout out? How does that work? In the Twitch stream. Because if I want to do a shout out for you, because you made the tune, how can I do that? I don't know. Yeah, you don't stream, that is right. Well, if you decide to stream one day, I'm gonna shout you out then. Let's open up the tune. So what do we have here? 65. This stays the same. Here we have 45. And then Instagram is a little annoying. Come on, open. Suspension. +4, +8, -4, +10, -11, and +20 here. And then we have the next slide. Oh, everything stiff. Oops, here. And this classical -0.25. Okay, very nice. I'm gonna take it for a test drive before we go into the summit. Because I need to get...
to resume our progression on this playlist.
I don't want to do the playlist. It keeps trying to send me to the NASCAR playlist. I don't want to do it. Oh.
Where are you, buddy? Get back on track. You don't enter the rodeo if you can't even straddle a calf.
I don't want to go back. You have no idea how many times I've heard that. Hello, buddy. I cannot cancel it. They keep saying the same thing every time. Okay, so... For some reason, I changed the... I changed to manual shifting. Let's change. Ooh, wait. The interior is quite cool. That looks nice. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for the tune as always. Enjoy your night. It drives really nice. Okay, I think we can do this. Let's start the summit then. What do we have? Oops, that is not the summit. Few offs. Hypercar multi-vehicle. Okay. Ooh, we have the Temerario. What? Allegrita. Package. That is a weird name for a car. And then we have the Phenomenal. Ooh, the music. No, not the classical music. This music is stressing me out rather than relaxing me. Oh no, so manual shifting, we need some practice with that. In this game, it's not that intuitive. How did I go from 5th to 7th? What happened? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh no, the music. I think we need to turn it off. What is this music? Oh no. So yeah, I need to keep my eye to the left and see when it's the right time to shift, because otherwise I have no indication. I don't feel anything through the steering wheel. It would be nice if we could change where the minimap and everything is. I would like to have it on my left and have the tachometer on my right. But we cannot have everything in this life, so let's just practice. You wanna challenge me, supercar? Well, I don't play against other people yet. I'm very new, so I'm not taking on any challenges, thank you. We are doing the summit today. I am practicing and trying to learn how to manually shift. So, yeah. I'm from Austria. Where are you watching from? Well, that is a long race. We've been driving for 3.5 minutes. And I just realized I did not use my nitro once. I keep forgetting I have Nitro in this game because I keep playing Forza Horizon, which does not have Nitro. And then I hop in to Motorfest and I forget we have Nitro here from the UK. Nice, pretty cool. Okay, so we are gonna have a horrible score because I did not use Nitro, so we were pretty slow. Yeah, that is lame. Did not want to do that, so let's restart. I think we're gonna be doing the summit for a few hours today. I might do some stream in the future where I'm gonna play with other people, but today I would like to just do the summit. Oops. Okay, so Nitro. That's why I don't like manually shifting in this game, because when you use Nitro, it's really messing up the shifting. Yeah, I think I need to turn automatic shifting back on. It was a nice attempt, but I'm not gonna get any good time if I manually shift. I'm not a new player, but I was playing on a keyboard and I just recently got the steering wheel, so I'm new to using a steering wheel, not the game. Bye. Okay, so reminder to use Nitro and shift. That is too much going on. And now we change the car. What time? It's almost 10 p.m. That was not good. Bye again. I hope you have a nice night. I think we need to change to automatic shifting. It's not going very well. In Forza, I have no issue with manual shifting, but in this game, you get no feedback through the wheel, so it's not that great. Oh, come on! We should have at least a better score than the previous one. Yeah, but it's still not good enough. So I think I need to leave my manual practicing for another day and change back to automatic for this game. Options, controls. Let's go on automatic. Yeah, there is no force feedback. I cannot feel it when it's time to shift. I have to keep staring. And if you use the nitro, then it's even harder. Okay, let's go back to the summit and do a normal race now. And get a better score. So we cannot use any pro settings here. And the vehicles are loaned. Okay, here we go. Now we are gonna remember to use nitro. And I don't need to shift. That is already a lot easier. There we go. So our previous best time was 4 minutes. And let's see if we can get a better time. X, hello, welcome in. Today I'm not playing Forza. Today we are playing Motorfest. Saved it. Freak. No, come on. I think I got performance anxiety. Let's start over. We have some great music, classical music. That's the streamer radio. It's horrible. Hawaii is going pretty well. I need to remind myself to use the nitro, because in Forza we don't have nitro, and here we have nitro, and if you don't use it, you're gonna be too slow. So I need to use nitro. But I always forget. We got a new car in the summit this week. The Lamborghini Phenomenal. Really cool car. Okay, let's try not to hit any walls in the tunnel, because I keep doing that as well. No! Haha! So yeah, the handling in this game is very, very different. And I always struggle when I hopping to Motorfest after having played Forza for most of the time. Oops, and now we change the car. Because it's a multi-vehicle race. Don't forget to use Nitro, Nightbot with a motivation. So I'm gonna say that it is more arcade, yes. It does not necessarily have a bad handling, but the force feedback is not that detailed. And that's why I'm also not shifting manually, because I don't feel anything in the steering wheel. So I need to keep looking and see if we're redlining or not. So I just left the shifting in automatic. Because manual shifting and then also using the nitro is a little bit too much. It is very weak, yeah. But also, what? I have to say that it's maybe not a fair comparison, because on Forza, I do have a special plugin that adds True Force for Logitech. So the force feedback is a lot more detailed. Like I feel when the car is revving, you know. Just not... That's not a good score. We improved, but we need more points. So yeah, this weekly summit is gonna be really competitive, because you have a reward at the end of the summit. So in the previous summits, as you can see, like there was nothing special. This Lancia Stratos, we already have this car, so it's nothing special. Then you have an underglow, and in this summit you had an old Vibe tire as platinum reward, like nothing special. And now we have this package, a Lamborghini Temerario Allegrita package. So everybody wants to have it. So it's going to be a very competitive summit. And we will need more than 94,000 points. But let's go on to the next race and see what we have here. We are going to drive with our package. Who named this car? Why is it called package? Why is there a ghost of me in this race? I have not played it yet. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. This car is interesting. Yeah, probably it's an option. Probably this Allegrita thing is the name, maybe, of the option. But I've never heard of it before, so no idea what that's supposed to be. So for some reason it shows a ghost where I was racing with another car, a much faster one. And it has nothing to do with the summit. I have to say that since I started playing Forza Horizon, it kind of ruined Motorfest for me, because I was previously playing a lot of hours using my keyboard, and I really loved Motorfest. And since I started playing on my sim rig, it's not that enjoyable on a wheel. But Forza is pretty decent. So I have more fun playing Forza. And something else that I don't really like about Motorfest is that in some races, it does not really matter how good you're driving. You need to be taking shortcuts or jumping over stuff, you know, and I don't like that. That's a little bit too arcadey for me. And 50 seconds. How many points does that give us? Oh no. That is a good question. I don't know. There were some previous weeks, especially in this summit, we had this Rayman themed week, and the races in this summit were absolutely horrible because you were driving this RC car that Rayman has. And I mean, maybe on a controller it would be fun, but like on a steering wheel, driving an RC car, trying to get tokens and jumping around, nope, that was horrible. So I was actually looking forward for this weekly summit because it's supposed to be more serious again. But yeah, I'm not so sure. I might actually stop playing, or at least stop streaming Motorfest, and go back to playing Motorfest on a keyboard and not on the sim rig. And I'm actually really looking forward for Assetto Corsa Evo. You know, I do want to start playing some more sim games. And iRacing, I have an iRacing account. I just had some issues with streaming it. So the first time that I tried, it did not work. Because the game just pops up in Windows. And you have like two different windows, and game capture was not working on that. So some technical issues, but I do plan to start playing iRacing. I think Forza is a nice compromise. It kind of has both. You can drive more competitively if you want, but you can also have fun and free roam and everything. I mean, I enjoy a lot of things. I do really like you know, the cars and the sounds of the cars and how each car is handling and, you know, the challenge of that. I also like to just drive around and enjoy the scenery, put some music on. But I also like to race against other people. I just like racing games in general, so I don't know. I think the only thing I don't like is people who ram into you, or, you know, when they just try to ruin your race for some reason. That gets on my nerves. We are already at the finish line, and let's see how many points we got this time. It shouldn't be too bad. Come on. You can go up to 157,000 points. That's like the highest that it goes. Yeah, the rammers kind of ruin everything. And there are some people who just do that on purpose. So, you know, sometimes accidents can happen. So you can accidentally, you know, ram into somebody because you were braking too late, or I don't know. But yeah, some people just do it for fun. Or they stand in the middle, you know, of the track, so you crash into them. I don't know why they do that. They must have really boring lives if they if you find that fun. Let's put on some parts. Because in this game we also have parts that change the bonuses that the cars have. So you have treasure sniffer. You can find more treasures when you are free roaming. Nitro chemist, that just makes your car faster. Takedown expert, that was for a DLC that there is like police and stuff. Box magnet, you get more money when you race. Score breaker is for some specific challenges, you get more points. Loot digger, you get more parts when you win a race, so you can do those bonuses. I have played Grid Legends and I actually really liked it. And I played it again because I wanted to see how it's on the wheel, because it supports True Force. And Logitech True Force is pretty dope. Like, you have so much more detail in your wheel. But now that we are talking about it, I actually stopped at the point in the story where you have to drift, because I had no idea how to drift with a wheel. So maybe I need to revisit that and do some drifting in Grid Legends. Oh, it's not working with your Moza, really? Yeah, I mean, now I have some practice in Forza with drifting, so maybe I can drift in Grid Legends as well. Who knows? I need to try that out. I have a ton of games. I think I own almost every car game that exists. But most of them, oh no, are not compatible with a wheel. So yeah, I cannot really play them, and I don't want to play them on a keyboard. Because, I mean, I have all this, you know, I want to enjoy this. I really miss the old Need for Speed games, but they also don't support the wheel. What? Okay, I think we need to restart this. Why are we suddenly so slippery? I also have a lot of rally games, even though I suck at rally. But I can imagine that it would be fun to play a rally game on the sim rig. Well, it's pretty hard. They're not easy. I mean, if you don't really know how to drive, they are harder than other racing games. Oh, yo. I'm still not at that level. And especially like if I had to manually shift. I have an H pattern shifter next to me, but nope. But I might give it a try. I'm waiting for the same. I have both. I have the Assetto Corsa Rally and Assetto Corsa Evo. And today there was an update for Assetto Corsa Evo, and they added the Mazda RX-7, which I'm very excited about, but I did not have time to test it out. And of course we are waiting for free roam and the open world there. I don't know when they're gonna do that. It's taking forever. I have not played it either. I just have it installed, and every time that there is an update, I might go in and check out the new cars for 20 minutes, and then I leave it again. We are at 0.9, I think now, but they said that it's not gonna be the final, you know, the next release is not gonna be the final, so we still have a lot of waiting. Oh, really? I actually recently started modding the original Assetto Corsa, and there's so many things that you can add to this game. I mean, from the graphics to the cars and the tracks, and it's just never ending. That? Oh, come on. My ghost just zoomed by. 238. How many points? Oh, come on. Why do I suck so much today? I usually get around 120 points with no issue. And today, that does not want to happen. I'm just gonna go through every race and see how our final score is gonna be. So, do we have the Nitro Chemist on? Yes, we do. Did you actually ever stream anything about Assetto Corsa? Oh, a year ago, that's not that long ago. I mean, it's a pretty old game, but there's still a huge community behind it. I don't know if there is people who still stream it. I mean, probably they are. Break. Okay, I'm starting to get into the Motorfest mood. So yeah, turns like that are much easier to take on a keyboard or a controller. Yeah, I was not paying any attention here. Yeah. Today's not my day. I think after all the drifting yesterday, my brain is like, what are you doing? Are you driving? You're not drifting. Oh, come on. I cannot judge the distance that I need to brake. Okay, we're gonna manage this. I just have to tell my brain that we are not playing Forza. This is Motorfest. 259. I guess that's gonna be under 100k. Oh! 2000 over. Wow. Okay, so these were just there's always like 6 normal races, and then you have a slalom, an escape, sometimes there is like a speed trap, and since a few weeks they added this, that's the track of the week. That's like people can make their own tracks, and the developers choose one track to feature every week. And these are usually the worst ones. I hate them. So I'm gonna do the slalom first. This is usually pretty easy, but we need to put our score breaker. Bonus on so we can get more points. And we just have to drive in a slalom. Whoa. Brake. We can do better than that, but it's still pretty much a high score. Even if I get like the most points, it's gonna give me maybe, I don't know, 50 points more, so that does not really make a huge difference in our whole score. Then we have the escape. Now we need to change back to Nitrochemist. Is that the right one? Nope. That is the right one. I'm gonna change the camera. And oh, this escape again? They keep recycling the same stuff. I think I've done this escape 20 times already in a summit. So we're going back so we can get a little speed before we go through the trigger. And then we just need to drive as fast as we can before this red dot reaches us. No. Great. And sometimes in those escapes you just need to go through a mountain or jump over something. So it's not about you driving well. Yeah, that was not a good attempt. I think I might need to stop streaming Motorfest. Since I started playing Forza, it seems like I suck at Motorfest. Let's try this one again. Yeah, I don't know. And I also noticed that I have more fun when I play Forza, even though it's also the same things every week, pretty much, with a weekly playlist. But still, I don't know, I just enjoy driving more in there with the wheel. And with Motorfest, I can just sit on my desk and, you know, use my keyboard. And I'm gonna get better scores, so why should I challenge myself using the wheel when it's not? Well, there are some things in Forza that, in Motorfest that I really like. The sunsets. The color of the sunset is really nice. We need to change the camera. I don't know why I'm driving third person. This damn wall. I keep hitting this wall. If I hit the wall, then it's over. We lost. Let's go once more. What if we go in the other direction? I'm pretty sure that the direction that we were going before is the best one for this escape. But I'm just gonna try to go the other side and see if we somehow can get a better score. Who knows? could work. Yeah, I think this one turns and then... No, wait, that's not that bad. Then we go here. Oh no. Up to here, it's actually pretty good, but then you have this. Yeah, if it was going straight, we would be able to get a bigger score, but then we cannot escape because this turn. But we got a better score, not complaining. So yeah, let's check out the track of the week and see how horrible it's gonna be. Last time you had to go through some walls, you know, ride the wall and go like in the tunnel and then go around like some really crazy circus stuff. I hope it's not one of those. If it is, I'm not gonna stream Motorfest again. Let's see. Maybe they will have a more... It's a racetrack. Okay. Whoops. Talking about rammers. I just became one. What is... I don't do that on purpose. What is going on? And we don't have nitro here. They disabled nitro for this specific race. Interesting. Okay, so this is like a proper racetrack now. This is serious racing. You see, this is not bad. When it's like that, I like that. But when they make us do monkey stuff, I don't like that. Now I want to press the nitro, but we don't have nitro. They should disable nitro in general. Because it actually really affects your times. There is like a thing called nitro management, and like the top players with the best times, they really are good at this. Because you're not supposed to use your whole nitro at once and wait for it to refill. You just have to use a little bit. And the less you use, the more powerful it is. The lower it gets, the less power it has. So it's kinda weird. Phew, okay. That's gonna be third lap. We have one last. Where is everybody? Also, in a way, like how you have the trial and all the spec racing. We have the how's it called? Grand Race in Motorfest, where you play against other players. And usually it's very brutal. They did add some races where there's like a no collision modifier, so these ones are more fun. I think I need to turn the music off. It's getting on my nerves. Does anybody like this music? Should I keep it on? It does not match the mood at all. I'm gonna fall asleep. Yeah, I guess when I'm talking, it goes, it reduces the sound of the game, so you probably cannot hear it that much. How is the sound in general? How do you find it? Oh, that is very good to hear. I think I spent a lot of hours trying to, adjust everything. But one of the issues that I have is that the sound in my headphones from the game is pretty high. So when I'm talking, I can barely hear myself. So I talk really loudly to compensate for that, and that's not good for my voice. So I think I need to find a way to make the sound that I hear lower, but it should be higher for you, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna turn that music off. It's getting on my nerves. I don't like it. Audio. Music. Let's turn it off. Ah, nice. Peace and quiet. They don't have there is some good music if you have the normal radio stations on, but in streamer mode, because of copyright, they reduce the amount of songs in the game, and the ones that are available in streamer mode, they're not that great. You do have a live mic monitoring. I was gonna ask that. Doesn't that... Hey, what's going on? Wait. Doesn't that confuse you, though, to hear yourself talking? I don't know. I tried it at the beginning because I thought it's also good for me, to monitor if there is anything weird happening with my mic. But I could not get over having to hear myself, even if there's no lag. It was still weird. Should we try and do a grunt race? Oh, Season 8 has ended. That happened a long time ago, but I never even clicked on here. We had 2 rewards. Wow. We are in season 10. So I did not play at all for season 9. Oh. Okay, that makes sense to use an audio mic monitoring. I think I have to maybe play around with this a little bit, because I do notice that I get really loud with no reason. So I really try to talk over the loud music that I have, or like the car sounds in the headphones. And it's a little bit tiring for my voice. And I also think it does not sound that good for you either. I think it's nicer when, you know, it's more like chill. Well, I have that compressor, which is kind of, you know, compressing the voice. So if I'm talking very low and I'm talking very high, it does not sound that different. But I can feel it. Like I feel it. It's really, after yesterday, which was a really cool stream and was really happy to have so many people on, I could not speak in the morning. Like my voice was like gone. So yeah, the current Grand Race starts with a racing class car, and then you need to use a jet. I don't think I can fly a jet with a steering wheel, so we cannot do that. But we could do this one. It's Street Tier 1, 3 times. Can I not do it? Special selection? Come on, we cannot do it. It starts in 7 minutes. Season 9 has ended. What is going on? First I got in, it said Season 8 ended. Now it says Season 9, but I did not play in Season 9. Okay, so yeah, the first, we just have the jet thing available now. I cannot go on to the next one. Okay, so no Grand Race for us. Then there is this mode, Demolition Royale. I honestly don't ever play that. And it's also using an airplane. So you kind of have to crash into each other. Usually you use cars. And now you need to do it with a jet. How does that work? What are they thinking? Nope. What else could we do? Did they add anything in the late night show? Not yet. In 13 days, we're gonna have the next part of the late show. So, yeah, these are like different playlists. This was a NASCAR themed one. It's the one that I did not complete because, yeah, not my thing. The RC one was also horrible. Cannot play that on a wheel. The Lamborghini was pretty cool. also completed it. Then there was like a Japan themed one. I think that was one of my favorite ones. Yeah, there is a lot of content in the game, so it's like, you know, there's a lot of things you can do. But I finished almost everything, so I only have the weekly stuff to do. And if they add anything extra for a season. But yeah, right now, this game does not inspire me that much. And for the weekly summit, we will need to get more points if we need, if we want to get the car. We are currently in platinum still. You need to be under 15,000 rank for you to stay in platinum. But it's like the first day of the summit today. So yeah, that score that we have is not gonna keep us in platinum. I will need to go and get at least 120 points for every event. Oh, but we did not do this one. How did I miss it? Wait, we need to do that. Because if you finish all the races, you get 100,000 extra points for completing all 9 events. Nitro Chemist is on. Let's do another race. And I think I'm gonna do them on my keyboard after that to get the better scores. Ooh, this track. I know this one pretty well. And we have Nitro again, so don't forget to use that. Okay, now it's full, so ideally you want to do like little bursts like that. And don't finish all of the Nitro at once, like I usually do. I'm just talking to myself as well, so I can remember not to use up the whole Nitro. Ooh, we need to do 4 laps here. And it is so much better without the music. I don't know. I feel more at peace. Okay, final lap. Here we go. I think we should not be too bad here. And now we can go and empty all our Nitro, because that's the finish line. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. How many points? Yeah, okay. I thought so. That's not a bad score. It's not the best, but it's the best one that we got today. So now that we finished this, we are 7,761 position. It's still not enough points. Ideally, you want to have over 1,300,000 points to be certain that you're gonna stay in platinum. We are missing points. Let's try this because this is the lowest score that we have. Let's see if we can improve that. Oh, so yeah, this is a race that you can actually choose from other cars. Because there's some races where you have to use like a specific car. You cannot choose any others. But here, we can actually choose another car. So maybe using this new phenomenon might not be the best option. Who knows? That's my whole Lambo collection that I keep in my garage. That was my Christmas edition with a handmade livery, a very creative one. And this is also my own livery. That's my police car. We have a lot of Lambos. Whoop whoop, yeah, that's the sound of the police. This one, what is this? I think that's one of the ugliest cars that I've ever seen in my whole life. I cannot find this now. I don't know, is it just me? I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but what is this? I mean, the front, yes, I can see it, but the back, no, it's like half of it is like kind of spaceship and the back is like a normal Lambo. Like they ran out of ideas and they were like, let's just do a classic, but it does not feel complete. You know what I mean? It's a weird car. So yeah, we have a huge collection. I mean, this is a new car. This is supposed to be very fast. I guess we should just use this one again. Let's do it. Okay. So there is just one thing that I have not finished in this game. There is this race that they recently added where you have to drive a Ferrari 250 and you have to do like the whole round of the island, like of the whole map actually, because it's not just the one island, there's like more islands, and you need to do it in under 58 minutes. And yeah, that's a challenge. I've done the race 2 times and I did not manage to get under 58 minutes. And I forgot that we have nitro. How many times am I gonna do the same? So yeah, that's one of the things that I would like to do in the future sometime. Maybe I need to do like a separate stream and do that Ferrari race finally. But like if you don't make it, you need to play for another hour. It's a big investment and you don't get anything back. You don't get any money. You don't get any cars. You only get a title. And the best part is you actually had to pay 2 million in-game money to take part in this race. So they added it and you had to pay so you can play it. And then you do it and you get nothing back. Oh no! Well, I'm back on the road. Nothing happened. But we did lose some seconds there. I see the finish line. Let's see if that was any better. I don't think so. 231. I don't remember a previous time. I think it is a little better. Yes, it was. We were 6 seconds faster, even if I went off-road there for a moment. We could do better than that. That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, I'm not fighting for a leaderboard position. Not on the steering wheel, at least. I wonder how many people are playing Motorfest on a wheel. I think not many. Sometimes I do regret my decision to play the game on a wheel because it does not feel that great. So our time was 2:31. Let's try to stay on the road this time and don't fly off anywhere. And use the nitro. And we should be able to do better. Come on. Was here. That's a dangerous spot here. Yeah, nope. We lost some time. Should be faster. I hope, at least. No! Shit! This! I do the same thing every time. But maybe that was a good thing, because that is a decent score. So the trick to this is to actually take a shortcut through the fields. Oh my god. If I had taken the normal route, I would not have gotten this time. And I did that accidentally. I just forgot that there was a turn coming up. Okay, that was a happy mistake. That is a nice score. That's what we like to see. Ideally, we would like to have the same score on all of these races. Let's try the first one again, because that's the lowest score that we have. So yeah, here we get to drive 2 cars. The package and the phenomenal. And by the way, I am very curious how people are gonna be pronouncing phenomenal. Maybe they're gonna say phenomenal, but it's phenomenal because it's actually a Greek word. Okay, so we need to be a little bit more focused here, because it was quite the long race. There is a lot of turns, which I don't remember. I used up all my nitro. Why am I rewinding? I did not press anything. Disaster! I guess when I did my hands like that, I pressed something. Great. Now we need to redo the whole race. Yeah, things like that happen. Okay, let's start. Why am I wearing a Red Bull helmet in this car? I usually don't wear any helmets. Yep. So there is this thing in Motorfest, it's called guttering. And that's something that the pros are doing. So when you're taking a turn, ideally you want to be like in the inside with your 2 side wheels and, you know, touch the... kind of, you know, be like that. And it's supposed to lead your car better through the turn. But I already heard that this car sucks at guttering. And it does. Because it's not staying where it should stay. So we cannot do that. The moment I go even a little bit off the road, I lose control of the car immediately. So we need to be very careful and stay inside. So like these turns that we just did, these would be the perfect turns to use the guttering technique. Or like this. But I'm not gonna do it because we are gonna spin out. Okay, let's be careful here on the bridge and don't hit any walls on the side. because that's something I like to do for some reason. I like to give the walls a little tap. And also the tunnels can be dangerous. Huh. I was pretty sure I'm gonna hit that wall. So that's the thing, like the way I'm driving right now is not the way you get points. I'm being way too slow and way too careful. And if you want to get a lot of points, you need to be taking shortcuts. You need to drive a lot more aggressively, which is easier to do on a controller. Or even on a keyboard. You know, sometimes when I get frustrated with the game, because it's not that much fun on a wheel, and I do want to get platinum in the summit, I still use my keyboard, and I get more points with the keyboard, which is kind of crazy. But the cars are handling very differently on a keyboard. We are getting close to the end. I had to hit at least one wall. I could have used more nitro coming out of the tunnel. 3:45. Wait. I think our previous time was 4 minutes, wasn't it? Huh. Okay, we did improve our score a little bit, but I still not a score that I'm happy with. I'm happy with anything that is over 120k. Anything under it, I'm not happy. So we have a lot of work to do. And I don't know if I want to do it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't want to be a downer, but I'm not feeling it. What can we do? We need something fun. What about a Grand Race? What do we have now? We have Alpha GP, Rally, and Hypercar. And the next one that's gonna be available in 1 minute is... let's do this one. Why not? I haven't done one of those in ages. But also driving an Alpha GP in this game on the wheel. Okay. That is the route that we need to take. And now we get to choose our cars. For Alpha GP, does not really matter. They all pretty much perform the same. I like to use this one. For rally, I'm not sure which one is the current meta. Because yeah, there are meta cars. And if you don't use the meta cars, it's really hard to do well. Yum, yum, yum. I'm just gonna stick with this. And then we have hypercar. And in hypercar, I like to use the Agera, but they nerfed it. So that's not gonna be it. What about... No! We ran out of time, so we're gonna be using the Phenomenal. The new Lambo. And we are starting from the finish. So now it's gonna be a fight. Yeah. Everybody, whoa. Oh my goodness. Everybody's just hitting each other. What happened here? Yeah, so we also need to use our nitro. Oh, it's gonna be a massacre here. So we are reaching the point. So look at them. They are getting in position to block other people. So now we get to switch to rally. And I guess I chose a pretty slow one. Oh no, what are you doing? Come on. We are gonna lose all the positions that we gained with the Alpha GP because of a bad choice. Yeah, that's not the best car for this. Good try, but you did not hit me. So we're going through the sunflowers. That reminds me of Forza Horizon with the sunflower fields. And we lost 4 positions. Let's see if the Phenomenal at the end is gonna help us to gain some more. The Summit, not that great, actually. I'm not getting the points that I would like. I have a lot of the races. I have around 100 and I don't know, 105 points. I just got one where it went well and I got like 133,000. But most of them are not that great. I don't know if it's the tunes. I think it's my driving, because I'm so used to... I'm playing so many hours in Forza Horizon, and when I switch to Motorfest, I cannot drive anymore. Because the handling is so much different. Oh, that is totally fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just doing a grand race to have a little fun, because I got just a little bit frustrated with the summit. But I'm curious if you're gonna play it, what your experience is gonna be, if you're gonna find it also more challenging or not. Because there were some summits and some races where, you know, I just did it once. I did not even know where I was going. I was just driving. And I could get like 120,000 points immediately. And here I was doing them again and again. And yeah, I did not get enough points. Don't you hit me, oh freak. No! See, I was following him. Bad idea. Everybody's flying off. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Wow. 16th. I mean, we started at 25, so that's not that bad. I was 11th for a time, and then it changed from Alpha GP to Rally, and my Rally car was not the best selection, and I lost a lot of positions. Promotion, we got a reward. Hello, hello. I'm not doing... I haven't done any grand races in ages, so... Who won? Uh-huh. What did we win? We got a reward. Here, let's see. Reward details. Ooh, wow, we got 50,000 XP. I would like the rim. It's actually cool. Should we do another grand race? What do we have now? It's a special selection. Street Tier 1, Tier 2, and Racing. Why not? Let's do another one. I think I'm gonna do the rest of the summit on my keyboard. So, what is the special selection here? Ooh, we need to use Japanese vehicles only. Are we copying Forza? My RX-7 Sakura edition. What should we use for this? I have a lot of Mazdas for sure. Look at that. Miata. I'm gonna go with the RX-7. Then we have Street Tier 2. We can go with another RX-7. Fury Edition. Why not? And here... Racing. We are gonna go with the MX-5. We don't have another RX-7. So... all Mazda. The nitro on this thing. Okay, let's see how we do with our little Mazdas. Come on, 23rd. Wait, I need to go into my, driving view. Nope. No, you don't. This turn always an absolute disaster. I'm just gonna let everybody hit each other. Nope, that's not. Nope. Come on. Oh, yeah, it is very different. Hello, Lady Tyra. Nice to have you here. Oh, we have somebody with a motorcycle. So, yeah, this is the Crew Motorfest. And we are doing the grunt race against other players. It is absolute chaos, as you can see. Look at them, they are just ramming each other. I'm just trying. Don't you ram me! Shh. I'm just driving clean. I'm trying to. And they are not letting me. Okay. You can hit the wall. And we also need to use the nitro, not very realistic. And everybody's taking shortcuts. It is a lot of action. It can be fun. It really depends on the other players as well. So now we change our car. Whoop, so different handling. Oh, come on. So yeah, you get to use 3 different cars. And guess what? All my 3 cars are Mazdas. We have 2 RX-7s and then at the end an MX-5. I mean, the theme was Japanese cars, so I had to go with Mazda, you know. Of course. I mean, you cannot see, but yeah, it is... I have a snake on my rooftop. It looks just ridiculous. Look at them. Of course, you want to hit me and you're gonna hit the wall. Now I'm gonna hit you. I don't care. I'm gonna... Or... You know, you wanna drive clean, but then comes a point where you just can't. I even forgot that I was trying to drive clean. And look at them, taking the shortcut. So yeah, in this game, it does not really matter if you drive well, because you can take shortcuts and then you're faster. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, exactly. We are at 55%. We still have a long way to go here. Maybe we can gain some positions. Like here, there is a whole ramp. I knew he was gonna go there. Jumping over the ramp. But it's actually not faster. Oh, come on, they're taking the ramp. I'm taking the road. And see, I could overtake him. And I can... Hello, don't you dare to hit me. Haha. And now we're gonna switch car again. And now we should be driving the MX-5. Whoa, the motorcycle guy is 12. Weird. How did that happen? Another motorcycle dude. I mean... it is an option. But I would not like to drive a motorcycle between all those cars that are hitting each other. Because with a motorcycle, you are even more... Oops. It's more likely that they're gonna hit you and you're gonna fly off a cliff or something. Well, it is just a game, of course. It is a game, but you get points the better you finish in the grand race, and there are some rewards as well. So people are fighting for the top positions. When I was still playing with my with the keyboard, I had quite a few top 3 finishes, and I think 1 or 2 top 1. Oh no, there is a shortcut. You need to go through the grass here. And that's what I don't like about this game. So yeah, on the keyboard, I do better than on the wheel. But since I have a sim rig, I would like to be able to enjoy it. We finished 12th and we started 23rd. So, not bad. What are we doing? Are we spectating? the motorcycle. I mean, you can make it. You're almost finished. Yay. Interesting. You can spectate. I never did that. Oh, he's spinning out. You can go to the next one. Another motorcycle. Why? Interesting choice. There are quite a few players that chose a motorcycle for this race. Okay. Somebody crashed. Okay. Oh, he still has a long way to go. Okay. Let's stop spectating. I mean, you cannot even compare it. This is not realistic at all. Not at all. And I'm even having a hard time. That's what I was talking about with X some minutes before. You know, I'm playing more Forza. So when I jump back into Motorfest, even though I have more hours in Motorfest, but I have them because I was playing with the keyboard. And when I jump back into Motorfest, I really struggle to drive well. I cannot drive well because it's very different. And I mean, Forza is also an arcade game, but Motorfest is even more arcade. And the force feedback and everything is not that great.
What a performance! The Motorfest Late Show is really lucky to have you.
What?
There's still one episode left to shoot. It's called Eternal Legends. I'll let you know when it's available. In the meantime, why don't you check out the other festival activities?
Thank you. We know that it's not available. We need to wait 13 whole days for the next Late Show. It has some fun elements. Like there's a ton of things you can do in this game. There's like a ton of different playlists. And there's like different themes, like they had the NASCAR playlist, they had an RC playlist. I mean, I did not enjoy that one. There was like a Japan playlist. Like there's a ton of things. And then you have the weekly summits as well. There was like an off-road playlist. One of my favorites was this one, the motorsports playlist. That was really nice. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, my notifications are finally working today. We had some issues in the previous days. I did not get any notifications about followers. So yeah, there's a lot of things.
Supercar Blondie, I'm here.
Supercar Blondie.
Rarest and most inconceivable cars on this planet.
That was also a cool playlist. Well, I do have a Red Bull livery in some cars. So if we go to the cars, let's go vehicles. So there's like the different categories of cars. There's like racing, dragster, drag racing, hypercar, Alpha GP. We have a Red Bull livery, of course. Motocross. We have some bikes. Rally raid. Demolition, because there is also like a demolition derby. Rally. Monster. There's also boats. So yeah, driving a boat with a wheel it's not that fun. Worse are the planes. Yeah, those are horrible, even with the keyboard. And with the wheel, you can forget about it. But we have a Red Bull livery on our plane as well. We have helicopters. I think those are even worse than the planes. And there's jets. Again, with a Red Bull livery. Yeah, it is best on controller, absolutely. Of course, you can do your own liveries as well. So, for example, that's a stupid one, but that's one of mine. I also did this one. I don't like to spend a lot of time designing liveries. I just do some stupid stuff. I don't know if I can find one of my good ones. Another boop boop, that's the sound of the police. I mean, these cars are customized, but there are some basic liveries that you can use, like some pre-made ones, like the one with the flag that's already like pre-made. But you can change your windshield, your rims, you can put an underglow. So there's more customization in this game than there is in Forza. Also depends on the car brand. Like on Ferrari, you're not allowed to change a lot of things. So that was the weird RX-7 that we were driving in the Grand Race. Yeah, Ferrari is very strict when it comes to that. So yeah, they cannot do anything about it. Yeah, there's a lot of cars. Yeah, exactly, even with a real one. I know there was like a story about somebody who painted the Ferrari like another color and they got like a lawsuit or they were not allowed to buy another one. Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying. Yeah, I think somebody did that. They wanted to change something and then Ferrari was like, you're not allowed to buy any cars from us anymore. So yeah, there is a ton of cars. We can also drift in this game. There was a drift summit quite recently, and that was actually a really fun summit. Where is my Mazda? We have, a surprise, surprise, a Red Bull drift car as well. But my favorite one was it was this one. Yeah. It was this, the Mazda RX-8. Look, even if I got the money, or even if somebody bought me a Ferrari, I would sell it and I would buy me some Mazda. I want to have all the Miatas and an RX-7 and an RX-8. So I don't want a Ferrari. I want my Mazdas. Should I try and drift a little bit? Wait, we need to change some options. So, oh, you know someone who has an RX-8 for sale? The thing is, I have a friend and her husband had an RX-8 and he also sold it. And even though it was like in really good shape, he had to sell it for almost nothing because nobody wanted that car because of the rotary engine. There's not a lot of places who can service it. So even if you have an issue, like you have to take it to specific places. And the insurance also costs a ton of money because it's like another bracket. Like it's like a sports car, so it's more expensive. And even though I would have loved to buy it, because I think he sold it for 5,000 euros and it was like in great condition. And I could have bought it, but I didn't because I thought, the extra costs, I cannot sustain that. Controls. Wait, what do I need to change? No, not that. We need difficulty. We need to turn everything off so we can drift. That must be off. ABS must be off. And that must be off. Okay. Oh, what is happening here? A boat is spawning exactly on the same spot as us. I'm afraid. Why is it going up and down? Where? Huh. There is a boat. Just goes up. That is interesting. Okay.
Where are you, buddy? Get back on track.
Again.
The rodeo if you can't even straddle a calf.
Let's go back.
I don't want to go back. So, sorry, like this thing is getting on my nerves. Like every time I have not completed the NASCAR playlist, and every time where I'm idle and I don't do anything, the game tries to make me and go and do the playlist. I don't want to do it. I don't know when they're gonna understand that. And Lady Tyra, about the average viewers, I've heard that it's delayed, that sometimes it takes a few days for Twitch to count it. So let's hope that you're gonna get that. Maybe it's gonna need 1 or 2 days. I still need... I have 1 out of the 4 days that you need. I still need a lot of days. So let's do some drifting. Ooh, 8 peak and 4 average. That is really nice. That sounds good. Yeah, you should be there. Where is the drift thing? Challenges. Do we have... drift experience? Oh, these are just... And I have not done those. Because you need to use a specific car. Okay. No, I want to do some normal drifting race. Wait. All playlists. There was a Drift Experience Volume 2. Events. Pro Drifting. Drift Trial. With the MX-5. Let's try that. Oh no. Wait, I need to fast travel. So So I'm just curious to try and drift in this game, because I've I've been drifting a lot in Forza, and I'm kind of getting a little better. So I would like to see what I can do in Motorfest. $360. It should be very different, yeah. No, I don't. I keep pressing the wrong buttons all the time. I don't wanna rewind. Come. Where did it send me? Oh my goodness. Wait, we can just... I need to reduce my force feedback a little bit because the whole rig is shaking. Okay. Can we... Nope. That is doing something weird. It's like there is a dead zone in my steering wheel. When I turn it, it's like really soft. And then there's a point where it just engages. Oh no, that is horrible. What is that? Wait, I think I'm missing something in the options. Difficulty. Because I had this issue the other time that I tried to drift, the first time, because I had to. It was a drifting summit. And there was a specific option. Was it that? I think I had to turn this off. It did not feel good with it on. Maybe the drift assist. Let's see. There was one option that was doing this. Kinda. But it's like I cannot keep it smooth. It's like jerking from side to side. Oh, we need a spin. Yeah, in Forza you feel more of a connection with the ground. In this game there is no feedback coming back, so it's kind of hard. Nope. I think this counter steering thing... Yeah, it's not working properly, but also, did I just turn it on? Yeah, we need to turn it off. Because it's trying to correct for you, and we don't want that. Okay, that is better. But it's still doing some weird things. Something... Wait, we also need to switch to manual shifting for this. Because we don't want the game to shift for us. That should be in control. Even though I'm not using an H shifter, I still need to use this option to use the paddles on my wheel. So if I want to stay in second, that's not really drifting, so is it? It's just so hectic. Let's go into third. It's just, it's overreacting. It's like the car is just throwing itself around even though I'm not doing anything. The smoke was pretty cool though. We get a lot of smoke. I mean, drifting in a tunnel with... Oh, a Wohnmobil. I think I've never even noticed those in the game. Yeah, I think drifting in Forza is better. This is not realistic at all. I mean, I was not expecting it to be realistic because the game is not realistic, but I just thought we should try it out. Can we, the weird thing is though in that Drifting Summit, I did quite well. I don't remember if I changed any other options. Oh, have a nice walk with your doggy. Enjoy your night. And yeah, thank you for tuning in again and see you next time. Bye. I think I did change something in the wheel controls as well back then. It could have been the linearity. What about, because that plays a huge role. That is the default. Let's try the default setting. Not really. It's just, look at it go. It's just throwing itself from side to side and I'm not even doing anything. Nope. What else can we change? Maybe we need to go in the opposite direction and use precise. Who knows? So now the steering wheel is a lot tighter in the middle, in the center. Actually, it's not that bad for drifting. But I can still not keep it going. Sorry, I hit you. What should we do then? I don't know. Should we end this stream earlier today and go to sleep? was I drifting in that summit? What did I do? I don't remember. Let's change the controls back to what we had. I think I had 60 here. And difficulty. ABS was on. Traction control, I think. These were off. So how does it drive now that everything is activated? You cannot drift anymore. Or can you? Maybe we need all the assists that should not allow us to drift, so we can drift. Ooh, a bus. Nah, that is not really drifting. Okay, I'm just messing around. Yeah, so the summit for today. Oh, we have rewards. What did we get? Yeah, I have not been playing a lot, so my rank is really low. I have another reward here. Some money. Yeah, and the summit, that's how we are looking at the moment. I mean, we are in platinum for now, but we are not gonna stay in platinum with this score. Yeah. I'm only pleased with this race. Ferruccio's Garage. We got a nice score here, but the other ones, I will need to do those on my keyboard so I can get a decent score. Somehow, maybe it was the tune, I don't know. Somehow it's not my day today and I'm not getting the best scores. So I think I should better end this stream earlier than planned. And maybe get some sleep and be more ready for tomorrow. Because tomorrow we are going to do the weekly Forza playlist. So yeah. Was fun having you all here. And I'm going to end the stream and go to sleep. What am I pressing? I need to work on my outros because I never know what to say. And I always sit here and I'm awkward and I keep talking even though I said I'm going to end the stream. So let's end the stream. Thank you again for tuning in. And I'm going to see you all next time. Have a good night or a good day, wherever you are. And until the next one, bye bye.